I have complete faith in the way Annamalai has organized the BJP in Tamil Nadu. And I can say with conviction that more than 25 MPs from the NDA will be elected from Tamil Nadu in 2024. There will be more ministers from Tamil Nadu in the next union cabinet. That is not my statement. Who said this and why are we discussing it? Vanakkam. This is T. Suresh Kumar and thank you for joining me in this episode of the Hindus Focus Tamil Nadu. That opening remark was made by Amit Shah, the Union Home Minister and one of the BJP's primary election strategists, at a public meeting in Vellore exactly 1 month ago. But just 2 days after he made that statement, the district secretaries of the AIADMK, the senior ally of the BJP, met under the leadership of its General Secretary Edappadi Palaniswamy in Chennai and adopted a resolution condemning BJP State President Annamalai for a remark he that made alluding that Jayalalithaa was convicted in a corruption case. The resolution called him politically inexperienced and immature and said his remarks had caused anguish, stress and indignation among the party workers and the people. These remarks and the resolution reflect the uneasy ties between the two allies and how they could impact Amit Shah's ambitious target of 25 seats from Tamil Nadu in the next Lok Sabha elections. Now, since when did the relations between the two allies, who were considered natural allies, perhaps due to the soft Hindutva approach of Jayalalithaa, come under strain? Jayalalithaa herself had distanced her party from the BJP after a humbling defeat in the 2004 Parliamentary elections. But after her death in December 2016, the AIADMK, which was bogged down by its own internal bickerings and faced challenges outside, could not really move away from the BJP's influence. It needed the BJP for the survival of its government as well as for firming up its own organization. While that was the case, the party allied with the BJP in 2019 and the 2021 elections and was defeated in both. Now, soon after the defeat of the AIADMK in the last assembly elections, there were voices within the party which blamed the defeat on the alliance with the BJP. They felt that the party has ended up alienating the minorities by virtue of its ties with the National Party. However, they were only stray voices and that did not in any way rock the ties between the two parties. In July 2021, when the BJP decided to appoint Annamalai as the president of the party in Tamil Nadu, the strains began to emerge. Annamalai, in his pursuit to strengthen the party, adopted an aggressive approach and in the process decided to portray the BJP as the real opposition in Tamil Nadu as opposed to the AIADMK, which has more MLAs in the house and is the principal party in the assembly. And when the urban local body polls were announced, Annamalai decided to go it alone and test the waters. It did yield some results for the BJP. The party did manage to win in some wards, including in corporations. One of them was in Chennai. And that gave Annamalai the confidence that perhaps the party was growing and he could branch out on his own. And the posturing that the BJP is an emerging party and a more powerful party began to intensify from there on. There was a sort of a cold war between the allies. It peaked in March this year when CTR Nirmal Kumar, who was heading the IT cell of the BJP in Tamil Nadu, decided to quit the party, laying a charge sheet publicly against Annamalai, accusing him of certain backdoor dealings with certain ruling party politicians, and walked over to the AIADMK. When Edappadi Palaniswamy welcomed him into the party fold, the BJP accused it of violating coalition dharma and poaching its own leaders. It is another matter that much earlier, the BJP had admitted one of the AIADMK steering committee members, Manikam, into its fold. But when Nirmal Kumar joined the AIADMK, Annamalai warned that every action would have an equal and opposite reaction. That was Newton's law. Around this time, Annamalai, in an internal party meeting, said he would rather prefer to resign as the president of the BJP than align with the AIADMK and face the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. He was in no mood to what he called play second fiddle to the AIADMK or end up promoting Edappadi Palanisami's leadership. He felt that what he had envisioned for the party could be achieved only when it faces an election alone or heads an alliance. When the AIADMK knew of this internal meeting, it dismissed it as a mere posturing, and it said that every leader would say such things in indoor meetings to enthuse the party cadres and leaders, and there was nothing much or to look beyond this aspect. While this was happening in April, Annamalai released what he called the DMK files, essentially corruption charges against certain leaders of the DMK. And while doing so, he also said that in due course, he would also be releasing files against the past rulers in Tamil Nadu and laid corruption charges against them as well. This essentially meant that he was hinting that he would also be releasing some papers that will have adverse contents against the AIADMK. When Edappadi Palanisami was asked about this by journalists, he in fact mocked at Annamalai. He told the journalists, "Look, I am a politician with 50 years of experience. Please don't ask me about what Annamalai has said. Instead, ask me about what politically experienced and mature leaders talk." This was when the BJP national leadership perhaps realized that all was not well between the two allies in Tamil Nadu and decided to intervene. At a meeting in Delhi, which was chaired by Amit Shah and the BJP national president JP Nadda, and which also comprised delegation of AIADMK led by Edappadi Palanisami and the BJP state unit led by Annamalai, the BJP national leadership conveyed to them that they should stop this aggressive posturing against each other. They reminded the two parties that there has to be a working relationship and they need to focus on the DMK, which is a common adversary, and any sort of an attack should be on the DMK and not among themselves. Immediately after the meeting, Edappadi Palanisami said he had no differences with Annamalai and that the alliance between the AIADMK and the BJP remained intact. Naturally, the party cadres also expected that the affair will be smooth from there on and they could look forward to facing the 2024 elections together. However, last month, the hostilities between the two parties returned when Annamalai in an interview hinted that Tamil Nadu had chief ministers who were convicted by the courts on corruption charges. The AIADMK inferred that he was alluding to Jayalalithaa, who was convicted by a special court in Bengaluru on corruption charges, and immediately came up with strong reaction. In fact, one of the senior leaders of the AIADMK, D. Jayakumar, who is a former minister, sounded out the BJP national leadership and said it was up to Nadda and Amit Shah to decide if the alliance with the AIADMK in Tamil Nadu was intact or not. He accused Annamalai of functioning and behaving like a king. Clearly, the AIADMK did not take kindly to what Annamalai had said, but Annamalai did not really backtrack. While he did say that he admired Jayalalithaa and he had never named her in that interview, he also issued a statement under the title "This is my politics," where he said that merely on account of being in an alliance, one cannot expect a party to say only what the other party likes in the alliance. As things stand today, it is clear that Annamalai still wants to project himself as a leader in his own right and take the BJP forward on his terms. At the same time, the reality is that neither of these parties could really sever ties at this point when elections are a few months away. In fact, a few months ago, Amit Shah had been very clearly stated that in Tamil Nadu or in states like Tamil Nadu where the BJP is weak, they tried to strengthen the party, reach out to different booths, reach out to villages, and yet it remained weak. But it had the strength of the allies, and in Tamil Nadu, that ally was the AIADMK. So the BJP is cognizant of the fact that it needs the AIADMK, which still has a very significant vote bank despite Jayalalitha's passing, to really win some seats in this state for the next Lok Sabha polls. At the same time, for the AIADMK, it is equally mutually dependent on the BJP because it cannot forge a credible alliance on its own if they focus unitedly and work cohesively as an alliance and speak one language. And there's also a need to strengthen the NDA in Tamil Nadu, because if you see on the opposite side, the DMK has retained its secular progressive alliance and all the allies are speaking in one language. Now, whether the NDA will sense this and the national leadership of the BJP will set this right, and whether Annamalai and Edappadi Palaniswamy agree to work together remains to be seen. We shall certainly meet in another episode and discuss more such topics. Please do log on to thehindu.com for more such videos. Thank you.